Hi family, it's Dawn with Dawn's Light. Welcome to another Wow Wednesday, your weekly word of wisdom. So this week I'm talking about discouragement. Discouragement and how it leads to us underestimating God. I've been looking at a lot of different stories. I've been learning a little bit about Elijah on my little radio devotional that I listen to. I've been reading through Lamentations and Jeremiah and how in Lamentations 3 he was just going in on just how bad the situation was for him and the people at that time. And what I'm realizing is the trait that all of us can get ourselves into oftentimes. And it's that place where we truly underestimate what God is trying to do in our life because we're discouraged or tired. Y'all, when I'm tired, can't nobody do nothing right, including me. Nothing tastes right, nothing looks right, don't nothing feel right. And I pretty much just shut down. When I'm discouraged, I can feel like everything in the world is coming against me. That I'm not capable of doing the slightest little thing, that everybody hates me, or my hair looks horrible, my makeup looks horrible, I ain't got the right clothes, I'm fat, on and on and on. Am I alone? Okay, I think so. Right? We can all get into that place where we can just get so bogged down by everything that's been going on around us that we really forget that we serve a mighty, mighty God. I remember as a little girl when I would complain, my mom, she would do like this. And I would say, "What's that?" And she's like, "It's the world's tiniest violin playing for your sorrows." And I'm like, whatever. Or she might, I think she would hand me a quarter. And I'd say, "Well, what's that for?" She's like, "So you can call somebody that cares." And I would think, that's so mean. But really at the time, it would kind of make me laugh and get out of myself a little bit. Well, there was a lot of truth in what she was saying, whether she knew it or not. I was looking at the scriptures, and even in, I think it's Lamentations 3, it kind of talks about, having all these afflictions and how we can just get so frustrated and downcast and discouraged. And we take them and we complain about them to everybody around us, right? We would get all upset. We'll let everybody know, "Girl, this ain't going right. This ain't going right. This made me mad. This made me mad. That happened. That happened. I ain't got this. I ain't got that." And it's like, what are we seeking? Oftentimes we know the old saying, misery loves company. So we really just want to hear that somebody else is going through some mess too, so we won't feel so all alone. Have I been talking in these hours? Anyway, so that we won't feel so all alone. But the scripture kind of talks about that we need to present that tale to God, that we need to talk to God about it because He alone is who's going to help us. So my scripture for today is in Lamentations 3, verse 22. "Because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for His compassion never fails. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. I say to myself, the Lord is my portion. Therefore, I will wait for Him. The Lord is good to those whose hope is in Him, to the one who seeks Him." It says in 26 and 27, "It is good to wait quietly for the salvation of the Lord. It is good for a man to bear the yoke while he is young." In verse 28, "Let him sit alone in silence, for the Lord has laid it on him." So I was looking into that and kind of what it means. And what I've gotten from it, from looking into it, is that there's no sense running around complaining to other people when you feel the weight of the world on you. Because no one person and no one thing on this side can solve it. There are going to be those pressures. There are going to be those times in life when it gets just difficult and rough. And what the Word encourages us to do is to rely on God as our portion, our salvation, and our strength. That His mercies are new every morning. So when she was saying, "Here's a quarter, call somebody who cares," that's pretty much what she was telling me. I needed to just get quiet about it and take it to the Lord in prayer. And I know you've heard that too. While I was thinking about this, it reminded me of my girl, Scarlett O'Hara. Remember her from Gone with the Wind? She had a famous little saying, right? Something like, I won't think about that now. I'll think about it tomorrow. After all, tomorrow is another day. She would say, I can't think about that right now. I'll think about it tomorrow when I can stand it, when I can deal with it. Because again, she was tired. She was frustrated. She was discouraged. She didn't have anything left. And she knew that thinking about it was only going to bring her down even more. So take it from my girl Scarlett. Whatever is pounding on you right now, whatever's been discouraging your spirit, whatever's got you bogged down, maybe it's time for you to take a nap. Lift up your spirits, kind of like God did for Elisha. Elijah was discouraged too. As in 1 Kings, read his story. He lamented and he was, exaggerating the whole situation, right? Everybody trying to kill me. I'm the only one left. There was one woman after him, and he was one of 7,000 prophets left. And yet, in his mind, I'm the only one left. Everybody trying to kill me. He needed to take a nap, get something to eat, and renew his strength. We're the same way. So, if you're feeling a little bit discouraged today, instead of focusing on what's going on, that situation that you have no control over and you can't fix on your own, I encourage you to be reminded that the steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They renew every morning. Great is thy faithfulness. So I hope that encourages you today. We can all get through this week together. If you're wondering who cares, God does. So spend a little time, get quiet, take all those burdens to God, because really in the end, He's the only one who's going to be able to handle it. I love you. Tune in next week for another Wow Wednesday. Bye-bye.